My name is Praise Thompson. I am the only child of my parents. My father is from Akwa Ibom State in the southern part of Nigeria, so that makes me a proud Akwa Ibomite. But life was not sweet growing up. Being the only child felt strange. No siblings to fight with, play with, or talk to. But that wasn't even the strangest part. I grew up in the trenches, where people believed nothing good ever came out from. It was a rough place, filled with noise, struggles, and people who had given up on life. It was a place where dreams were laughed at, and survival was the goal. But still, I had a big dream. I went to a local school, not the best, but it was where I spent 12 long years. I wasn't a brilliant student. In fact, I was just average. I didn't like standing in front of the class. I didn't like people looking at me. I was shy and had something people called inferiority complex. I felt less than others. I thought I was not good enough. After finishing secondary school, things got harder. I stayed home for 3 years. 3 donkey years. I watched my mates move ahead while I was stuck. But I didn't give up. I kept believing. And one day, my admission came. I got into a tertiary institution. Before I continue, let me tell you the most beautiful part of my life. Miracle Ebra. I met Miracle through her elder sister, Chika Ebra. Chika was my good friend, and that was how I met Miracle. Miracle comes from a big family. There's Chika, Nzabeki, Ozioma, Chinimram, Praise, yes, same name as mine, and the youngest baby. Miracle makes it 7 children. She was a quiet girl with a beautiful smile. She wasn't confident, but once she got comfortable around you, she would laugh and joke and play like a child. She had a heart of gold. Her only issue was her hot temper and how seriously she took her rights. Don't mess with her, especially when she's angry. At first, we were just friends. I didn't see it coming. But one day, I realized I was falling for her. It wasn't just like. It was deep. I loved her and I wanted her to know. So on April 3rd, I asked her to be my girlfriend. She didn't say yes immediately. She was confused. She said she felt something she couldn't explain. But slowly, we became more than just friends. We bonded in ways words couldn't explain. She made me feel seen, and I did the same for her. Our love story was not smooth. We broke up 3 times. But each time, we found our way back to each other. The last breakup lasted for a year, but in 2024, we found each other again. This time, it felt different. It felt stronger. While we were apart, I prayed for her. I asked God to help her grow mentally, and she did. I asked God to give her admission into a university, and He did. I asked God to change her church to somewhere she would grow spiritually, and it happened. Now, I am a graduate. Miracle is still in school, but she will graduate soon. My dream now is to get a job and bring her home. We want to build a life together. Our own little heaven.